Hello and welcome to our informational presentation about our Global Village Honduras trip in August. My name is Katie Rickle. I am the Volunteer Engagement Manager here at Habitat for Humanity of Snohomish County, and I will be leading your trip alongside my colleague Kelly Henderson. She is the store manager at our Everett Habitat for Humanity store. Before we get started, I just want to let you know about the other informational materials that you should have. There is an 8-page packet or an 8-page document that gives some more detailed information about the trip, and there is also a video about our last trip so you can see what a Global Village trip looks like. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Habitat for Humanity is an international organization. We're in 70 different countries and have about 1,700 affiliates worldwide. We operate locally and independently to complete the work of our mission. Our mission is seeking to put God's love into action. Habitat for Humanity of Snohomish County brings people together to build homes, communities, and hope. And we envision a world where everyone has a decent and affordable place to live. The first 2 pages of the document. Our specific build will be in Gracias Lempira. You can see that outlined on the map with the red arrow on the left side of the screen. You can also find some more information about Gracias Lempira in a blog post that we borrowed from a travel blogger that actually did a habitat build there. This is on pages 5 through 8 of your packet. There's also a link to this person's blog on the last page if you want to read more information. She's got some other posts on her blog about Gracias Lempira and her travels there. So now we're at the fun stuff, the budget. If you open to the 4th page of the document, you'll see our budget. Your trip will cost $1,511 and it is tax deductible. That means you and your donors for the trip can get tax deductions for donating to your trip cost. The trip cost does not include airfare, and you will book your own flight. However, we will reimburse you up to the cost of your airfare if you raise more than the amount required for your trip. So let's say you raise $2,000. The trip cost is only $1,511. So you'll have almost $500 that can go toward your airfare if you submit your airfare receipt to us. A passport is required for this trip, and it should be 6 months valid after your date of travel, and visa is not required. When the team fills, whichever comes first. We have a
Culture Night fundraiser, which will be an Honduras Culture Night, and that will be on June 14th at around 6:30 p.m., but we will require all team members to be there at 5. The full trip cost is due on July 29th. Flight itineraries Itineraries and other information are due on July 2nd, and the group will arrive at the airport by 1:30 p.m. on August 18th. We will depart on August 26th and be dropped off at the airport at that time.
If you go to the third page of the informational document, you will see our itinerary. On day 1, which is Saturday, August 18th, we will arrive no later than 1:30 p.m. The transportation will be provided from the airport to our hotel. On Sunday, we will have breakfast and meet the community, spend some time in the community, and just have a community day. On days 3 to 6, so Monday through Thursday, we will have a full build day. On Friday, we will have a half build day and then a celebration at the end of the day. Saturday will be our culture activity days and our farewell program. On Sunday, we will leave for the airport. Now you can travel before or after if you wish. We're booking our own airfare, so you can do that. However, the pickups will only be available, the pickups and drop-offs for the airport will only be available to people traveling on the days that are outlined. So if you decide to stay later, you'll need to find your own ride back to the airport when you leave the country. My favorite part is fundraising. Some people choose to fundraise the entire cost of their trip, and it is completely possible.
We had some members on our last trip do that. We will require all team members to participate in team fundraising, which is the Honduras Cultural Dinner. You will be required to help with planning and preparation for the dinner, as well as sell a certain number of tickets to the event. In addition to the team fundraiser, we will provide you with some tools that you will need for individual fundraising opportunities. Some common things that have been done in the past are support letters, small group fundraisers, so a small portion of the team doing something like a car wash or a bake sale, other individual fundraisers, and corporate matching. So if your employer matches donations made to nonprofits, that would qualify. We've had people that worked for Boeing and Nordstrom that did that. We will have a workshop on our first team meeting day to discuss and learn about ways that we can fundraise for the trip. By joining our team, you are committing to the following. You will attend evening preparation meetings and work together in planning and running our Culture Night fundraiser. You will provide any funds for your trip on the deadline that you are not able to raise, and you will book your own flight and arrange travel within the requested arrival and departure time frame so that you are present for the entire trip. So after you make your deposit to join the trip, the deposit again is $350, and that period opens on February 13th. After you make your deposit, you will be sent a link to register with Habitat International System, and you must do this right away. This will ensure that you are able to come on our trip. In early March, we'll have our first team meeting, do some icebreakers, get to know each other, and we will have our fundraising workshop at that time with our resource development manager, Malay. Our Culture Night planning and our individual fundraising will begin at the time that you make your deposit, and we can give you some tools right away if you want to get going on that. After making your deposit, the amount owed will be $1,161 on July 29th.
and that will give you about 5 to 5.5 months to raise the remainder. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can reach me on the phone number provided by phone call or text message, and you can shoot me an email at the email provided. If you have any questions or concerns about the trip, if you are stressed about the cost or have any other concerns that are keeping you from signing up, please give me a call. I would be more than happy to help you. All right, thanks for listening in, and I hope to see you soon.